ask about the Admiralty. You think I should play nice with the law, huh? Why not? Lots of folks think bounty hunters are on the Admiralty's side. Lots of folks don't too. The Admiralty, for example. Ulo will at least give you the time. The Admiralty acts like the tough guys around here, but they're as broke and corrupt as the rest. You don't like it? There's always the spree. We can ask about the spree. Lots of unclaimed bounties running with the spree, I take it. There's small fry and you're a barracuda, but everyone knows Kashio's bounty is on the line. You've got your sights set higher. Convince Nadan of that and he'll give you the leg up you need. Once you've paid your dues, of course. And if I don't, then maybe he'll want to kill you. Or maybe he'll just want to be left alone. Peoples is peoples. That's very true. We can ask about fish. You really okay with this after last night? We're in it now, whether we like it or not. Leave my grudges where I like them, as long as the hunt's still on. Absolutely. There's blood in the water. Then do it. You won't get no complaints from me. And we can ask about Kashio. Figures Kashio'd come after you no matter what you did. Well, it's not like I came back as lowly lumen sludger. Oh, as a lowly lumen sludger. She probably has an alert out for any bounty hunter who comes into port. Plus, you were asking around for info, huh? Thought you said I should keep my head down. Yeah, well, I never forgot what Kashio did neither. Didn't seem right that you'd come home just to let bygones be bygones. And that bounty. It is a big bounty. The biggest. With that money, we could open 3 bars. You got it, fish. Dream big. Okay, let's head out. And there's a couple of patrons here, and Leaky as well. Oh, hey, Crad is here. I don't know if we have the money to really do much right now. So let's go ahead and look at what's up. Well, now that we know where the meat market is, we can hire mercenaries. But our options are either to contact Ulo at the Admiralty, or we can meet up with Nadan of the Spree. Well, last time the first time I went through this, I decided to go with Ulo and help the Admiralty. So I figured this time I might as well try the Spree. Huh, okay. Oh, Lux is here, right. And Tlog is here as well, unfortunately. Alright, Lux already loves us, so no point in drinking with her. Could buy cards from Urkro, but I don't know if there's a point to that. Let's talk with Nadan. The man meets your gaze with a face like a barbed wire. Nadan, right? I'm Sal. I hear you're a guy worth knowing. And I hear you've got an axe to grind. So I figure, why don't we bury it in a few skulls, huh? Word is you're after the biggest bounty in the bay, Kashio, and I guarantee you won't get anywhere near her without me. But my help don't come cheap or easy. You do good work and survive to reap the benefits, then maybe we're in business. We can ask about things. Ask about Kashio. Hold up. What exactly is it that you're offering? You want Kashio? I can get you Kashio. In a few days, the cult will be rolling into Murder Bay for their annual antiquities auction. They sell relics and holy pardons to them that can afford it in exchange for labor contracts and other illicits. That does sound like Kashio's market, but auctions like that have exclusive guest lists. And that's where our business arrangement comes in. I can get you into that auction, but only if you can prove you deserve it. We can ask about the auction. You sure Kashio will be there herself? She might just send her goons to do her shopping for her. It ain't just about the goods this year. Big decisions are getting made. The Admiralty wants to annex, and they need the cult on the side to do it. Citizenship would make most sane Havarians choke, but it goes down smoother with some Hessian wisdom. And guess whose life gets a whole lot harder if labor contracts get regulated? The biggest debt broker in the Griftlands, I suppose. The Annex is a wrench in her whole operation. She'll be there to make sure it doesn't happen. So take that wrench and yank it. We can ask about Naden. I get you're the one with demands, pal, but I like to know who I'm working with. Yeah? Can't say I blame you with that fish out of water stink. If you were from here, you'd have heard of me already. I'm the Scourge of Murder Bay. Folks actually call you that? I don't know. I never asked. I'm not much of a conversationalist. Huh. We can ask about the work. So this work you're having me do... favors. Yeah, right. It's illegal, I assume. That's up to you, ain't it? I only care about results. If you find a way of getting me what I want while playing nice with the law, that's your time wasted, not mine. We can ask about the Admiralty. I take it you're not a fan of the Annex? You're a Nick Derrick, ain't ya? What has the Admiralty ever done for you? It's the cult that runs the Derricks. And it's the Admiralty that plays their lapdog, turning a blind eye. They don't care for law and order in Havaria. They only care to please their fish lords back across the sea. Even if it means throwing good folk to the abyss. Heavy. I didn't make it that way. I'm just living with the consequences. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and work for Naden. A contract's a contract. I'm happy to be in business with you, Naden. Glad you're convinced so easy. You do good on those favors, then maybe we're as copacetic as you say, and Kashio will be all yours. And of course, for choosing this, Ulo now dislikes us. First order of business, take this. We get our spree card. We must pick one of these. They're both battle cards. Either Terrorize, which is a 1-cost attack that does 8 damage, and if this attack kills an enemy or makes them panic, we gain 3 power and heal 5, but we expend it when we play it. Or we can take Thirst, which improvises a random upgrade bleed card. Jeez. Wish I'd known about this when I was playing things out. Maybe I would have gone for a bleed build deck then. Oh well, I guess I'll try Terrorize then, since might as well. What is it? This will tell people that you're under my protection. Nice. I've always wanted to learn a secret handshake. And now we can get work from him. So put me to work, boss. I'm here to impress, ain't I? You're hungry. That's good. You know I'm happy to work with the Admiralty that can be brought to a heel. But Rudana is proving stubborn. Rudana's got influence that's useful to me, so I want him under my thumb where he belongs. You're not my usual witless goon. Figure it out, Hunter. That's an order from your commander. Alright, an inconvenience. Rudana is loyal to the Admiralty and good at his job. That's a problem for the spree, so they've asked you to remove Rudana from its position one way or another. It's going to be a 2-star difficulty mission, and focus is battle and negotiation, but we'll get 210 shills for completing, and a random graft. Let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, so Rudana is over here at the Admiralty headquarters. Yeah, I could get them fired, make them quit, or wipe them off the face of the planet, whatever's convenient. Listen, just do what you're told or else. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense. I'm sorry, I'll figure something out. I promise. Okay, options. We could, buy stuff from Rudana. Hello, Sal. Okay, we could try and convince him to leave his job. We could just outright attack him, but we'd have to deal with the Admiralty Guard. Or we could buy cards from him. Get Admiralty orders, or shrapnel grenade, or lumen grenades, but, well, we can't afford lumen grenades, and... what else could we do? Talk with Chake? What brings you back? We could pay him to help us. He'll help us out in a negotiation battle for 60 shills. We could try and convince him to give us information. Maybe we should. I noticed you talking to Rudana. What's going on? That doesn't seem like any of your business. Maybe I can help you out. Alright, his core negotiation is defensive. He gains 3 composure whenever I create a new argument. Wow, not great. Unfortunately, that means hostile instincts is not so good. Although I could use it for mean. And I could also use pure style, I guess. Okay, that upgraded boosted invective is not going to be so good since it's going to gain whenever I get... It's going to gain composure whenever I get a new argument. Okay, so... I think I'm going to just go ahead and take mean. Do that. And then use boosted deflection on myself. Okay, let's see. Gains 1 stack of irritable whenever a card is played. At 10 stacks, Sal is dealt 10 resolve damage and this argument is removed. Wow. Okay. I can... No, I don't want to tall press that. So I could use lucid deflection on myself. Okay, yeah, it gains a stack. I'm gonna have to deal with it though. Could threaten it. Yeah, that did a fair bit of damage. Then I'm gonna use tall press there. That did a good chunk of damage. Okay, he's giving himself composure. Just pulled all my unplayable cards. Okay, I'm going to use boosted threaten against irritable, so that I don't have to deal with... Oh, okay, there goes the abrupt remark, which that worked because I destroyed one of his arguments. And then I'll use wide deflection to defend myself. No point really in using setup because it would give him more composure, so... And because I'd lose the influence immediately. Bone tired. When destroyed, Shake loses 9 resolve. Okay. So I think I'm going to use boosted threaten to get rid of that. Yeah. Then I think I'll use pure style. I could use hostile instincts. And that gives me a whole lot of stuff. And I'm going to use mean to do some more damage. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to take the resolve hit. Okay, let's see. And patience, so his intents and arguments deploy with +2 damage, and his arguments deploy with +2 resolve now. But, well, we've pretty much defeated him at this point, so... There we go. Maybe I should have used the other fast talk. Okay, so a new negotiation card. I could take an invective, or I could get menacing air, which costs 3 action points, but gain at the beginning of your turn, gain 1 dominance, expend. I don't know. Or I could take another abrupt remark. I don't know. Maybe I'll take invective. And we get to upgrade a threaten. Can make it a lucid threaten, which would give us dominance, or I can make it a threaten of clarity, which would allow me to remove it from my deck. I don't know. I think I'll go with lucid because I need hostility cards that I can play in order to play my unplayable hostility cards. Shake deflates. Alright, here's the deal. Shake explains that Rudana isn't who they claim to be. Interesting. I think we can maybe blackmail him into quitting with that information now. Although, or we could talk to his superiors and get him fired. Sometimes when you stare into the void, Fakora stares back. Keep on the good side of the Admiralty and your livelihood will benefit all the more for it. You could pay her to look the other way. She'll stay out of a negotiation or a battle. Paid off people will not hinder you in negotiations and fights. Give 40 shills. Well, we don't have... I don't think we have to do that. Oh no, she might join in on this negotiation though. No. Okay, yeah. I've dropped his resolve by 20 due to the blackmail information. So this will be an easy convince.